Okay, I believe we're live. Hi, everybody. Back in for another session on the David Tech community inside a Discord. Today, we're going to be talking about the elite backtesters with the wonderful Vlad, who's above me. Vlad, how you going, mate?
Hello, everyone. Hello, David. Hope you guys
How you
have an
going?
amazing day. Thank you very much for having me.
Always a pleasure, mate. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Good to see you. So today we're going to be going through, Vlad's got the elite backtesters, which is the best strategy settings for TradingView from our community. Also wanted to touch upon some other things like OpenClaw, sorry, which I've been trying to build a trading arena for so that we can test our strategies a bit better and trade them against the AIs. But a little bit more about that in a second. First of all, we're going to do a bit of a disclaimer. We're not in the slightest financial advisors, guys. We're just here having a bit of fun coding, spending some time with the community, and hopefully learning something together or finding something cool. We throw ideas at the wall. 95% of them will fail and never ever come to today. We were talking about this earlier with Vlad. And luckily about 5% of them actually work and actually make profitable trading strategies. But please do your own due diligence and test the strategies and everything before actually put any real money. It's all on your own. You're not on your own. We're here to help, but obviously, you know what I mean. Warning, there is a lot of fake Davids out there. Please be very, very careful. As markets are a bit quiet now, there's a couple less. It seems like it goes in waves. But please be very, very careful. I will never, ever reach out to you and ask you for crypto money. I will never DM you first, and neither will Vlad. Or ask you as a friend or anything like that. So be careful. This is being recorded not only on YouTube, I believe it's also being recorded on X today, but so that you can come back and see it. If we find anything amazing today, you'll be able to come back and see it. Yeah, that's that. If you have any questions, we're in Discord. It's discord.gg/David with David D. David D. So David with 2 Ds at the end, spelled like that at the top of the presentation up here. DavidD.tech. So it's discord.gg/David Tech, and you'll be able to get in and you can come and ask any questions either on voice or in the chat room over there as well. We're here to help with the algo trading questions. Today's agenda is the 10th of February. Got a little bit of a elite backtesters with Vlad, where he's going to go through the best settings that are found on TradingView strategies this week. This week, is it? No, week with the elite backtesters group, where we're all optimizing together. Also, I'm playing around a bit with OpenClaw because I do think that it's something that could potentially bring a lot of alpha to our community. I'm giving it access to TradingView and some other things, which I'll talk about in a minute. And hopefully by Monday next week, we'll have something that's pretty cool for OpenClaw as well, for anybody who's playing around with that as well. So looking forward to this one. It's going to be fun. I'm going to give the mic straight over to Vlad, who's going to start this party. Vlad, over to you, son.
Thank you very much. Right. Hello, everybody. Vlad here. Hope you have an amazing day. Today is the Elite Backtesters Gathering meeting, however you wish to call it, where we go through exactly what David said, the happenings of the week. So, without further talking, let's just jump into the charts. It's going to take me just a couple of seconds because, of course, guys, we are multi-streaming. We're streaming over Discord, we're streaming over YouTube, and also now over X. So if you wish, guys, to also be a little bit more involved inside the David Tech community, make sure to join our Discord, discord.gg/David, another D, Tech.
David D Tech, yeah.
Exactly. It's easier to explain that way. Right, so for streams, we should be good. Quickly managing Discord as well. In the meantime, are there any questions within the chat?
I don't believe so. Let me have a look. We've got a couple of hellos. Hi, Nelson, Torogo. We have. Can we go over Trader Dev and its status? Yeah, sure. Are all the strategies operational? Do the point. Yes, absolutely. What I'll do is I'll dedicate a whole stream to it on Monday next week, if that's good with you, because we're doing a lot of updates on Telegram at the moment. I'll go through absolutely everything. It is fully operational and working. We've been regularly to it. But there is something that I'm working on inside of Telegram, which is going to help us to pick even more strategies and make them even more profitable. That was silly to say that. Not more profitable, but pick hopefully more profitable strategies instead of just the. Okay, let me very quickly. What it does is there's a kind of an AI in the background that's picking strategies. I've been adding extra logic to it, but I would definitely do a full tutorial and show you all of the add-ons that we're adding. Yes, please. Trader Dev is hitting.
That's dedication right there.
Every day. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Definitely, we'll do a full tutorial. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so yes, yeah, I know that a lot of people are now using it. I think there's over just under 2,000 people actually using the bot at the moment, which is absolutely incredible. So thank you guys for all of the support that you're giving it and everything. I hope that it's working out for you. I know that Lambo guy is doing quite well. I haven't got my mobile phone. I haven't got my my iPhone with me. Otherwise, I would give you an update on my portfolio. Here was yesterday. I think it may have lost 40 euros today, if I remember rightly. But here's the equity curve of Lambo guy. And yeah.
It's my screen at the moment.
Okay. Let me just share very quickly. There we go. There's Lambo guy, the equity curve of Lambo guy. Yeah, so it's doing well, very, very well. So back over to Vlad. That was the only question. Hello to everybody in the chat. I hope everybody's going well. Nelson D, nice to see you again. John Wick, Justin, how you going? Mo, how you going? Nice to see everybody, guys. How you all going? William, you're in. How you going, buddy? Right, Vlad, over to you, my friend.
No worries. Okay, so guys, if you don't mind to change over Discord over my screen share. At the moment, I'm sharing my screen currently with the newest setups being sent to the Elite Backtesters group. Currently, we are seeing over here a strategy over ARBUSDT. We have the chart time for 1 hour. Here we have also the performance and the strategy. We're currently having the new smart money strategy. It's behind the smart money concepts. I believe that's no secret to it. It's from the era whenever the smart money was pretty hot over the internet, and also it could be still. We are definitely not up to the current trend of it, but yeah,
incredible. I mean, we kind of ended up criticizing it because we couldn't find any setups. But the past couple of weeks or month, we've found loads of setups. So I'll eat my hat, I guess.
I mean, I kind of eat my hat as well because I wasn't a huge fan of it. So
yeah.
Two hats, everybody.
It's good to find them. Good to find them.
Indeed. So the performance looks very good as well. Over 1,200% profits. Maximum drawdown just above 25%. Total trades 168, a little bit less than I would expect for a strategy with about 3 years worth of data. The win rate 60% and the profit factor of about 2. Benchmark wise, we are crushing the buy and hold one. We can definitely see, like, also in the minimum, like, worst case scenario, the current one, it's also in the negative on the buy and hold. If we could quickly take a look, there you go. I must really zoom in order to see the actual difference because it's actually quite a lot here in the buy to hold area. But yeah, overall, very, very happy with the strategy performance. Also, performance of the past months looks pretty solid. I mean, the only 2 months in a row that was not that great was in October and November 2023. So yeah, I would still, if this strategy proves to be reliable in the future, maybe leave it on idle for about 2 months, 1 month, just to have some trades to develop. You could plug it in and just leave it available to run because I don't see anything that would trigger my idea of pausing the bots in months that presumably they won't do that good. Next one, strategy that doesn't look that great like the previous one. It could be possible that it actually lost its edge. We have again another ARB setup on 46 minutes this time, and we have the stiff surge. So it's a different strategy, different concept altogether. Performance 900% profits, maximum drawdown just under 20%, total trades 385, a little bit better. In a matter of activity, we have the win rate of 60% and the profit factor of 1.47. Benchmark wise, again, we are looking very, very good currently in comparison to the buy and hold. However, it could be that the strategy lost its edge since September 1st. Not sure, just leave it on idle, see how it goes in a couple of months. Maybe it would get its edge back. Next, we have the strategy on AVAX with the precision trend mastery with a crazy performance, 31,000% profits. That's amazing. Some of you guys are old within our group. You know what this means. It means that from January 2023, you would have to take all of the trades to have them compounded with the leverage applied, currently applied 14. Also the position sizing, which I guess it's like 10% or something like that. You would get near that 31,000% profits. Otherwise, no, it will take a lot of time for you to scale out the profits. Still possible, as you can see. Maximum drawdown very close to 30%, a little bit higher than my go-to maximum drawdown, I would say. But still, you can definitely detune that to, like, I guess, 10x leverage, or maybe a little bit lower than that. And you're also going to get a lot closer to that 20%. And you'll still be in the matters of thousands, I guess, of percentages in the profits as well. Total trades 412 looks very solid for about 3 years worth of backtesting. Pretty good. Win rate wise 56% and the profit factor 1.8. Performance of the past months looks solid as well. I would have guessed to like pause maybe March in 2025, but it was profitable. So yeah, all good. It looks extremely solid. Next, we have LDO on 46-minute chart. We have the ABC continuation. There we go, ABC, Smart Money Concepts, same neighborhood. We do have the, I guess not really same neighborhood, but you do get the idea. We do have the profits of 240%, maximum drawdown 17%, total trades 80. It's a little low for like 2 years worth of backtesting. It could be that the strategy is overfit. I'm not sure. Definitely leave it to run on idle and see how it goes for like next 10 or so trades. Win rate 52% and a profit factor of 1.84. I think I forgot to share the benchmark in the last one, which was crazy. Let me just go back a little bit. I mean, again, different 5 categories I made in between to this one to this one. So yeah, just not gonna comment too much on that. We are definitely crushing it also on this one. Next, we have a setup on MNT on 30 minutes. Here we have the stiff surge with a crazy performance of as well, close to 7,500% profits. Maximum drawdown very close to 20%, 22%. Total trades 237, win rate 56%, and a profit factor of 1.94. It could be again that the strategy lost its edge or it had like a rough period within January, but yeah, I mean, January was again very profitable, 15% without compounding. It's very, very good. February, just 10 days inside February, still in profits on 1.96%. So overall looks pretty good. Benchmark wise, we're crushing it as well. The minimum risk would be pretty much similar, close to the same. Currently, the buy to hold would be over 9%, 7,000% over here. So yeah, looks very, very, very good. Performance of the past months, I mean, yeah, pretty much rambled a little bit on that as well. Looks extremely good. Next, we have the dead zone, one of the, I would say, benchmark strategies within our community. It's been released, I guess, in like 2023, if I'm not mistaken. So a very solid, a very good strategy. We also have the, I think it's like close to the end of 2022, if I'm not mistaken, actually. On this one, we have ORDI against the USDT on 30 minutes chart time. We have the performance of very close to 600%, maximum drawdown a little high, 28%, total trades 107, a little low. Again, we have the performance of about close to 2 years, and 1 month. So yeah, maybe I would expected a little bit more trades. My theory would be that whenever you see these dots of like each unique order, you have too low amount of trades. But again, don't quote me. It's just like a rough theory of mine. We do have the win rate of 63% and the profit factor of about 2. Benchmark wise, again, we are crushing the buy to hold by a large margin. Next, we have the AIichi Master with a very custom time frame. It's about 4 hours, 239 minutes. We have the performance of 2,600% profits, maximum drawdown very close to 30%, total trades 162. Here we have the win rate 56% and a profit factor of 1.81. Next, we have Monero XMR on a 15-minute chart time frame. Here we have the ACOLT strategy with a performance of 134%. I believe that the take profit levels are very small since we're using like 10x leverage and the profits didn't gather that much. And I believe I'm a little bit zoomed in the chart. I have no idea why TradingView does that. Here we have also the performance of about 6 to 7 months. So it's actually not that much. Also, a very refreshing thing to see. The strategy is over 15 minutes chart. So yeah, amazing that we're actually finding these kind of strategies as well. Generally speaking, we aim as a community to over 30 minutes, but that doesn't mean you would have to do that as well. Feel free to actually explore some scalping timeframes as well, like 5 minutes or so. But most probably like more than 60 or even 70% of the strategies are above 30, and including as well 30 minutes. But yeah, very refreshing to see also strategies over 15 minutes as well. Other than that, I mean, performance of the past months looks pretty solid. December was negative, February as it is, so just 10 days in, a little bit on the negative side. However, November and January were killing it. So yeah, overall looks pretty solid. Equity curve wise looks very good as well. We have the performance of 134% profits, maximum drawdown 13%. We have the total trades of about 200, win rate 67.6%. That's very good. It's a little bit higher than the sweet spot, one of the sweet spots of 66.67%. That means that overall, over 3 trades, you do expect 2 of them to be a winner. That means also that over 100 trades, you do expect 66 or actually 67 to be winners. Again, it doesn't mean that on each 3 trades you do get 2 wins. It means that on average. So it could mean that also over 100 trades, the bad ones, the 33 or 34 would happen first, and then the 60 or so, the profitable ones could happen. So it's all about averages and probabilities. Profit factor wise, 1.6, benchmark as well. We are doing very, very well. Maximums are similar. However, the current stage, it's like break even, while our strategy is pretty much near the top of the performance. Also, buy and hold. Which one would you guys trade? The green or the blue one? Definitely the green one. Next, we have AVAX on a 1 hour chart time frame. We do have over here the performance of the past months, which looks pretty good. We have the Steve Surge, a very good strategy, one of the top 3 strategies in my opinion, with a crazy performance of 21,000% profits, actually a little bit higher than that. We have the maximum drawdown of about 30%, total trades, 615, which is very good for 1 hour. I mean, we have the history of about 3 years already. So yeah, that's like 1 trade each 3 days or somewhere in that neighborhood. We do have the win rate of 58% and a profit factor 1.42. Benchmark wise, not even gonna question. We are killing it. Let me check very, very quickly. So the numbers: maximum drawdown 25%, 257 total close trades into this one. Did I just move the? Oh, sorry guys, my screen just flickered for a second. I have no idea what's happening. I think my glitch with the video graphics card is happening again. On to the next one, we have a strategy on Ethereum on a 90-minute chart time frame. So that's like 1 hour and a half. We do have the McGinley trend followers with a very, very good equity curve. I mean, also the performance of the past months looks pretty good as well. Over 2000% profits, maximum drawdown just under 26%, total trades 257. The win rate 62% and the profit factor of 2.1. Equity curve looks pretty good. I mean, take a look at that recent performance as well. All these wins in a row right here, I suppose. Benchmark wise, again, we are crushing it, different categories by far. And yeah, performance of the past months looks very decent. Next, we have NNT, which I think it lost its edge, judging by the recent performance of the backtester. But again, you could just leave it on idle and visit it in a couple of months or a couple of weeks later and see how it goes. We have, for now, the T3 Nexus and the stiffness, a mix between two very, very good indicators. Actually, a couple of more than two. On MNT, on 30 minutes, we have the performance of 3,700% profits, maximum drawdown 23%. We have the total trades 748. That's quite good as well. We do have, over a period of about 2 years, we do have the win rate of 57% and a profit factor of 1.6. Benchmark wise, we are killing it. We are very close at the maximum. However, our strategy currently is in the negative in the buy to hold. Up next, and I'm getting very, very close to the finish. Are there any questions before I move further? Let me check very, very quickly. Actually, there is a question, a shorter one and a longer one. I'll take the longer one just as soon as I finish everything. When will the 1,200 strategies be bumped into the 2,000 strategy? Thanks. This weekend was planned to be the refresh of the existing strategies, which are currently not. We had to postpone it. David, do you have any comment over that?
Hello again.
Oh, you're unmuted.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, so I launched a bot on Monday when Tuesday today. So normally it takes about 3 to 4 days for everything to be added. So they've started to add. As soon as they're all on the website, they'll be validated by myself, and then they will be pushed to the website. So unfortunately, I was a little bit late, but I had to travel on the weekend. But I'm back, and everything will be updated this weekend. This
Awesome.
week, sorry.
Thank you very much. In the meantime, David, if you don't mind to read the big question from Algobot.
Yes.
Once I finish, we can get into that.
ChatGPT summarize this. No, just kidding.
5 words, please.
No problem.
Right. So up next, we have the strategy STX on 1 hour with the MACD liquidity spectrum with a crazy performance and a crazy looking backtester equity curve, a little bit flat over here, but yeah, nothing to worry about. It looks amazing with 23,600% performance. It's looking amazing. Maximum drawdown just above 25%. Total trades 550, so a lot of trades as well. Since we have again a history of about 2 years and 1 month about that. The win rate 52% and a profit factor of 1.58. Benchmark wise, again, undisputed. Our strategy is killing it. And also performance of the past months. I mean, it looks like a killer. Next, we have a CHR. Do I know this coin CHR? It seems a lot familiar. Anyway, let us know, guys, if you know it.
CHR. I don't remember.
It seems very familiar, but I don't
So
know the
many,
exact
there's
name
so
to
many.
it.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Chrome coin that goes thingy, but no, that's the RO.
No,
in
that's
that,
CRO.
yeah.
Anyway, jumping into the strategy, we do have the Super F plus the dead zone with a crazy performance as well, over 3,400% profits, maximum drawdown 20%, total trades 177, win rate 57%, and a profit factor of 1.73. Benchmark wise, again, undisputed. Next, we have Gala on a 2-hour chart with a strategy JP Trend Force with a performance of 5,200%. Looks amazing. Performance of the past months looks decent, at least decent as well. Maximum drawdown 22%, total trades 156. I would definitely wish for a little bit more trades, but it is what it is, I guess. If it works, it works.
Absolutely.
It's been a while since I last said that. So yeah, I felt free to say it. Then we have the win rate of 57% with a profit factor of about 2. Equity curve looks pretty good. Took a little bit of while in order to get started, but yeah, overall looks solid. Also, again, undisputed in the benchmark against buy to hold. And the last one, guys, for today, we have an ARB strat on 46-minute chart. We are doing the custom timeframes, like adding or removing a minute here and there, just so we are minimizing the liquidity problems on the very, very small altcoins. Just imagine there are thousands or even tens of thousands of people jumping at the same time if they are, of course, using different bots, even the David bots as well. That's why, regardless of the time frame that you have currently here, it's just the precise past 15 minutes flat, I would guess, time frames. Liquidity tends to be a little bit all over the place. That's why people do these small changes, like either adding or removing a minute or two. Also, the strategy glitchy trend with a performance of 1,700% profits, maximum drawdown 21, very close to 22%, total trades 317, win rate 55%, and a profit factor of 1.4. Take a look at that performance of the past month, just September 2025 in the red. Rather than that, pretty much everything in the green. Recently, the edge has narrowed a little bit for this strategy, but yeah, still undisputed in the benchmarking, and also looks very, very good as well.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it, guys, for the Elite Backtesters update. It's a good week. Thank you very much,
good.
guys, for submitting. This whole project and community wouldn't be as it is without your input. If you wish to join
Absolutely.
the Elite Backtesters, there is a form within our Discord. Make sure to check out the Discord room called Join the Elite Backtesters, if I'm not mistaken.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you very much, Vlad. Great session again. I was just reading through the questions. We have a couple of questions. AlgoBot has come up with an algorithm to predict why strategies have more profitable months, and using live data, he's downloaded all of the strategies, coin pairs, and found the patterns that allows him to predict about 60 to 100% prediction rate, which sounds absolutely insane.
Wow.
Love to know a little bit more about him.
If you could share with me. Oh.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah, like I went through maybe like yeah, exactly. Went through go through all of them. I went through maybe like 20 or 30
Okay.
so far. And just like broke them down month by month, and then plugged into AI and was like, okay, like, is there a way to, predict when the really big ones are going to happen, right? Usually there's about, like, I went back a year, maybe some of them have like 4 or 5 that were really huge. I did only live data, 4 or 5 that had really big profitability, and then other months had, losses or whatever.
Yep.
And I was just like, can you find a pattern of, like, so I can only trade the months that did really well and avoid the other months, basically, right? And
it sounds like a plan.
Exactly, yeah. I tried it first, and I was going to see if it just would, if there was a pattern that would just work for all of them, but it didn't look like it. It didn't carry over from like one strategy pair to others. It
Okay.
was only like if I had to do it only on like a specific strategy in that market. Like I put the candle data in for that particular market,
Okay.
and then for example, yeah. So it's like specific to that strategy and that coin pair. It
Okay.
won't like transfer over necessarily, but when I looked at it, like for example, it would say, okay, you know what, if the previous month's volume is like over a certain amount and under another marker, and then the overall price went up by this percentage, that predicted all of the winning months. Or for example, if the RSI was at a certain oversold or overbought, and then the volatility was like, so it was kind of a combination of different things that ended up predicting. So some of the strategies worked better when there was kind of like lower volume and a tighter RSI, or some of them worked better when there was more over, or like it had different patterns for each one.
Okay.
But it ended up being able to predict it. But of course, this is like looking at it now in the past, not live data, but in the past already, right now, right? So
Of course, yeah.
I'll have to see if, yeah, like my idea would be to have like, you know, a catalog of like 20 or 30 strategies or whatever it is, and kind of like look at all the predictive patterns for them and try to kind of time the big months essentially, right? And see when the predictive pattern is working for out of those 21 or 2 or 3 of those strategies, and then that's when I would try to trade those and watch them closely, obviously, and see how it plays out. But yeah, that was kind of my, just to clarify kind of what I meant by it. But
sounds exactly what we should be working on, I think. Yeah, some of the ideas sort of we're trying to work on at the moment is trying to, instead of always trying to predict the market with strategies, we're trying to predict what strategies we should activate on which market conditions. And it sounds almost exactly what you've built. Sounds cool.
yeah. So I'll keep doing. I don't know if that's something you guys have explored, or I'm sure there's, if it's working, then I'm sure there's more development. You guys have
Definitely.
way more advanced ability than me in terms of the
Oh,
tech element. I'm just kind of messing around and trying to just figure out whatever I can. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes anyways. But yeah, I just want to see if you guys had explored that, but yeah, it sounds like you're doing that now, right? Trying to
No,
time it, right?
we're trying to think of ideas and things like that. But I'd definitely love to speak to you a bit more about it and how it works, because, like I said, yeah, I think that we've got lots of strategies, but timing the strategy for the market, I think that's probably the next step. And it sounds like you've got something very cool.
Yeah, I'll keep going through all of them. I'm just going to go. I have about 100 or 120 that I kind of earmarked on the strategy factory. So I'll go through each one of them, and then maybe I'll DM you or something, and I can show you the actual patterns and stuff like that. Yeah, and see if there's any sort of predictability to it, right? Like, or you can see when it seems to make sense. Like, it's kind of like certain strategies. A lot of times, it wasn't even necessarily that the last month was really profitable. Sometimes it was that just you see the volume spike up, and then the volatility, and then it just hits, right? So it's kind of like somewhat counterintuitive to just looking at the last month's profit. You just like be a little bit of profit, but it's like getting ready to explode type of thing, right? But yeah. Go through the whole thing, and then I'll DM you or something. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Cool.
Thanks,
mate. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing how that goes. I think even I didn't see that Uli was here. Hi, Uli, how you going? I think even Uli might be interested as well, because he's trying to build this Markov theories indicator, which may help as well. So if we're all working on it, it could build something absolutely amazing.
Hi, David. Yeah, for sure. We are looking into this as well. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Definitely the next step. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Right. I think that Nelson's asking about the normalization tab. I did remove the normalization tab because there was a couple of errors. Somebody pointed out to me a couple of errors, Nelson. I'm fixing it at the moment. As soon as it's fixed, I'll let everybody know and add it again to the website. Yeah, there was it wasn't normalizing as I thought it was. So yeah. we'll be back very, very soon. So my idea is I'm going to take it in 2 steps. I'm going to put it on, so you have a button on each strategy, so you can normalize that one strategy that you're on at the same time. And then when I'm 110% sure that they're all working, I'll get it so that you've got the same button like you had before, and that way it will work. I'm going to ask, okay, yeah, so yes, then you'll be able to, we'll take it from one strategy and then we'll do it so it's site global. There's another question. Okay, cool, fantastic. We've got a couple of questions going in. So what I'll do is, whilst everybody's typing, I'll share my screen because we're going to be talking a little bit about AI. Let me go over here. Which screen is it? Entire screen. Why is that screen not showing? Oh yeah, it is showing. There it is. Okay, guys, right. So I've been exploring a little bit, well, quite a lot over the past 2 days. OpenClaw, we've all seen how it seems to be changing the landscape of AI and how we interact with AI. I absolutely think there's a lot of security issues apparently with the actual app. I obviously haven't installed it directly on any of my machines or anything like that, and I haven't added any external skills. Building my own skills, I think that's the way to go forward. So what it is, if anybody doesn't know what OpenClaw is, it's a project recently made by a developer that allows you pretty much to interact with any AI directly from inside Telegram, WhatsApp, or all those tools. You can also give it skills like adding Google Calendar, and you can easily talk to it and say to it, add an appointment, and it'll add it to your Google Calendar. You can add Google Sheets. You can add, there's so many skills. All the developers have come together to build this amazing AI tool where you can build your own skills. And building skills is actually really simple. If you know a little bit of coding, you'll be able to build your own skills. If you don't know how to code, you can talk to the AI directly inside of Telegram and tell it what you want, and it will go away and do its absolute best to try and build the skills for you. So I've been interested. I found it interesting. I've built, as you know, a backtester for TradingView, an emulator for the optimizer, which Mo just put in. He's still working on the emulator for the optimizer. I am indeed, and this is sort of where I think this is going to be the most useful for everybody. So the idea is so let me go step by step. First thing that I've built, which you probably would have seen in Telegram today, was you can't hear me?
Yeah, no. It's not shared the screen over Stringer.
Okay, thanks very much. Cheers.
Didn't want to stop you.
No, good. You're right too. So I need to add to stage, and I need to stop sharing completely and then reshare my screen. Sorry, guys, we have 2 seconds because otherwise we don't have the recording. So I'm on Telegram. Am I sharing screen? Yes, I'm sharing screen on there.
Perfect.
But yeah, so I've created a couple of bots because the thing that's absolutely amazing, and we'll talk about this maybe tomorrow or next day, or tomorrow or Monday, is that you can actually create teams. You can create teams with the same instance. So one install could be used as different personalities, or you can buy yourself a server and add multiple instances so that they can talk to each other and work with each other. So I haven't got sort of that far with that part yet. I have built some pretty cool things that I feel are pretty cool. Things like this here, which is the David Tech strategies, which I'll have to go far up. What this does is this one here goes through all of the strategies, downloads every single strategy in the morning at 3 a.m. UK time, downloads all of the strategies from the website and downloads every single trade, and then normalizes them so that every single strategy is on 10x leverage and 10% of portfolio. Reason being is we've got lots of strategies that haven't on those on 10x, and then it does a filter. It removes multi-take profits. It removes strategies that haven't had that many trades in live trading. It removes unprofitable strategies in live trading. It removes anything that's not really considered an edge, something that's got a low profit factor. All of those things, it just completely removes, not from the website, but just removes out of its own knowledge. then what it does is it uses a kind of I've got these skills here. I don't know what that's all about, but it's got its own logic, a simple machine learning logic that I built quite a while ago, and I just gave it that machine learning logic, and it installed it as a simple cron, so a simple task that is launched every single day, and going through and to try and find the most profitable and the best strategies at the moment. So my idea is that I can easily now update you guys with strategies, the top 5 strategies today. They're not necessarily going to be the best strategies in the world from now on. They may lose their edge in the next couple of weeks or anything like that. But currently, let me open these all in tabs over here. Currently, the 5 that he's chosen today are pretty good. I mean, some of them are not as good as I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Right, so this one is the first one that is pulled up, which a little bit flat, but still profitable, still has its edge. This is number 5. And obviously not using particularly a huge amount of leverage or anything like that on the David Tech website. So like I said, when it's normalized to 10x and 10x, so it'd be a different point of view that he actually said, well, the bot actually sees. So yeah, so profitable. Next one looks like this here. Let me pull this over. Why is it so complicated to remove a tab? There we go. This one, that's the same one, is it not? No, it's not. This is another one here. This one here. So this one here is profitable as well, 70% win rate, profitable and looking pretty good as well. I'll keep going. And all of these, I'm just going to put them into Telegram every morning for you guys. Can you actually see that? Have I shared? Yes. No, I haven't shared the right screen again, have I? So you can't see it on YouTube. Just bear me 2 seconds. I'll remove, add to stage, remove the sharing capabilities here, and we're going to add the full screen this time. Window entire screen. I need to go down. Sorry guys, won't be 2 seconds. This one here. Yep, so we're gonna open this one here as well. This one here. So this one looks exceptionally good. Let me put that into Telegram so people can see that one very quickly. Sorry, into Discord here. Looks pretty good. So that one there. And then we have 2 more. This one here. Trend explosive. This one here looks good as well. I mean, not a huge amount in live trading, but still looking pretty good. And then another one here, which I'll just chuck over the top here like so. Boom. Over the top. There we go. And that one looks like this. So I'll put that one across over to you guys as well. So this was sort of my first go. So it may be that we'll find better algorithms, better ways of filtering out bad trades, better ways in the future. I just feel as it's a nice update to have every day. Something simple. In Telegram, you wake up in the morning, you find a nice strategy that you may not have seen before. Very much like Algo just said a second ago, something maybe that's there's volume. We can add maybe some volume into it and things like that, and you can potentially add some kind of prediction strategy in there, which allows you to predict maybe a strategy that's well adapted for current market conditions. And they're all the kind of things that I can add into this bot that now runs automatically every single day. And it updates you guys directly inside of Telegram. I also thought, right, okay, this is pretty cool. I know that Fishy's also got his own algorithm for finding these kind of things as well. He's got a machine learning that goes away and finds the top 10 strategies performing with his daily downloads of the CSV file. So I thought maybe it's time that we started asking the actual trading strategies to trade. And this is kind of an idea thanks to the wonderful, I've got to put him up on the screen again, Vlad, who came up with the idea of a trading arena where we battle the AI bots. So hopefully it's this one here. Let me pull this out like that. Okay, so we've started building this as well. This is with the what do you call it? With OpenClaw. So the idea here is very, very simple as well. We're going to battle some of the trading strategies picked. Well, no, we're going to set up an AI bot which picks the best strategies of the day. Obviously, it won't be changing strategy every day because that would be potentially just like overfitting. But it'll be keeping an eye on the strategies and pruning strategies that are starting to lose their edge, adding strategies when they're starting to look like they're potentially good. And then we're going to trade it against Claude and OpenAI and maybe XAI as kind of a trading arena to see whether or not AI really is as good as everybody seems to be showing on Twitter at predicting markets, because if it is, we might as well trade that as well. So what we're doing here is we're downloading. Vlad's put together a huge PDF of, I don't know if he wants to explain a little bit about it, of how he's built this algorithm for creating these AI trading bots. You've gone through, I believe, lots of documentation, Vlad, to come up with the idea. I think it's taken you many weeks. Yeah, are you there? I can't hear you anymore. Okay, good. I can hear.
I was overmuted. Yeah. So I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on this Thursday. Tomorrow we are going to build a new indicator with Yuli, and then of course Thursday we are going to go a little bit more on behind the scene of the idea of this trading arena, because it definitely has some potential, and yeah. Keeping you guys to stay tuned for Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. So the idea behind this trading arena is that we're going to be adding David Tick bots, the standard David Tick like Mr. Lambo and all of those other ones from the trader dev. We're going to be adding them here as well, so you'll be able to see them as well. So they're not AI bots. They have an algorithm in them that allows them to be just literally prune strategies as they start losing their edge and things like that. But they're not AI strategies in themselves. It's just an AI agent that looks after those bots.
Also, as well, S&P 500, gold,
yes,
silver, just some standards that people would like to invest, and then we can basically have them in a sandbox, and we can actually see the equity curves of each, having each starting with same amount of money, same about the same rules, because for example we need to figure out a way on how to trade with leverage the S&P 500, but I think that Bybit currently has also introduced commodities and some other indices as well, so it should be very, very easy for us to involve leverage as well.
Absolutely.
Make things more exciting.
Yeah. So we're going to be plotting them on a chart like this, which currently Claude actually took its first trade, which we'll see what happens there. You can see the trades as they come in. You can see the logic behind it, and currently I've run out of credit, so I need to add the credit, some more money to it. That went rather fast. Hopefully this isn't going to cost me a fortune. And then we've got OpenAI, as you can see here. It's got mixed RSIs and things like that in there. We had better indicators. It's just currently at the moment, this is what it is. You can see its logic behind it, why it's decided that it hasn't taken a trade so far. You can see that it's currently on paper trading. We will do it on live trading as well. We'll give like a couple of counts of $500 to $1,000 each to trade, because there is a big problem with AI trading, and that is the cost of inference, the cost of time of thinking. We already inside a trigger trade, for example, we spent years trying to make it as fast as we possibly can. That means that we're moving away as much latency. We already suffer from slippage. If you add a layer on top of it of inference where the bot is actually thinking, that is just going to slow down that trade. So it's great to be doing it on paper trading, but we need to work out really whether or not the trades that it's going to be taking actually can be executed fast enough over an exchange for it to be compared against the David Tick strategies and any other strategies, or the S&P, like Vlad said, or buy and hold of Bitcoin and things like that. So every 24 hours, you get an update of the current equity curve. We started this morning, started the trading this morning, so there's no trade so far. You can see what it's thinking, the logic behind it, and so on and so forth. We'll be adding other AI agents. We'll be adding some David Tick strategies, trader dev strategies here as well. So you'll be able to see that as well. I will share with everybody this room. There's going to be things I was thinking earlier. We could do some news trading, some some sentiment trading. I know that one of our developers has built an amazing a news bot which goes away and picks up the news and trades automatically on news. So we could use that and see whether or not it actually trades very well as well using the OpenClaw API. I know there's a couple of them out there. Since OpenClaw has come out, there's a couple of other ones as well, other frameworks. So not sticking 100% to this framework. We'll use the best. Currently, this is one of the better ones at the moment, as far as I know, and we'll add that there. The other things I'm going to be adding is, and that will be very, very fast. It'll be something that I'm going to try and build over the weekend. As you know, I've built a optimizer and a backtester, which has built quite a few strategies. I haven't had really a way to display them on Strategy Factory that looks nice and things like that. What I'm going to do is as it finds strategies and settings for those strategies for coin pairs, we're going to add a room in here that will allow it to dump that in there. See the inference there, just 2 seconds. You saw that Claude come in a lot faster than OpenAI. So there is a time of thinking that does make things slower. So anyway, yeah, back to where I was. The emulator will be in here. So it will be building strategies, finding best strategies, coming back, developing, improving strategies, and then adding them to here in this AI trading arena. They'll be open source, so you can download them, play with them, and make them better as well. And add them to your charts, and you'll just be able to find some good strategies. I hope that with that we'll become like one of the biggest libraries of strategies in the world, and it doesn't have to be only PineScript. Once we've done PineScript, we could then go, right, okay, let's go away and code these things now also in Python, and you can be able to download the library of Python as well, or I don't know, CTrader or whatever. We could do that as well so with AI, so we could just have rooms for each of them, sub rooms for pairs and things like that, and we could become one of the bigger, well, I hope one of the bigger libraries of strategies that actually have an edge. So it's exciting. I'm excited
as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Finally found a way of doing it 100% automated, which is nice.
Should I show
Very cool.
people the Gemini algorithm?
If you want, I know you're very excited about it. You can, if you
Definitely.
feel as though it's something you share, go for it, man.
Let me just show you guys one trade, and let me explain very, very quickly what's happening. Let me just try to get the proper window. Gonna take me just a little bit of while, guys. There you go. I think Discord is set. Let me set as well StreamYard very, very quickly. So with some very, very smart prompt engineering, I think I figured out how Gemini 3.0 Pro would trade, like the whole brain. I wouldn't say the whole brain completely, because of course the volume is a little bit different inside TradingView rather than the exchange itself, how it's calculated, of course. Let me share very, very quickly over StreamYard as well. So this is just like a sneak peek, and that's it, guys. I pretty much reverse engineered how Gemini trades, and I kind of created an indicator which will be turned, maybe, if you guys want it, just let us know, and maybe Yuli or David can make it happen, which actually tells us the exact entry point, the stop loss, the take profit level, and of course the invalidation time. So for example, if that trade would be obsolete in about, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, you just let us know to cancel the conditional order, how it's called within the exchange. It's a conditional order that you can cancel it in the future. For example, it's this trade right here. So the signal was released within this candle. It said clearly, this is like the very first version of how the indicator would look like. Of course, we are going to add in how the entry line would be white, the stop loss would be red, and the green one would be, of course, the take profit. This would be the exact trade. Like this would be whenever Gemini has scanned that there's an opportunity that will happen very shortly. the entry point would be here, the stop loss here, and then the take profit. As you guys can see by the books, it went straight to it, the entry point, and straight, quote unquote, to the take profit levels. That's something I think we can discover with Yuli as well in maybe next week or the week after that, depending if you guys wish to see. Just let us know within the chat if you guys wish to see this sooner than later. Because I'm very excited, to be honest, how I managed to reverse engineer a little bit the Google Gemini. It was hard. I spent pretty much the whole day doing that, but yeah, the results are showing.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Looking forward to it, Vlad. It's going to be fun. And one of the reasons we did this, guys, was obviously I went over the weekend.
We have nothing to do.
I've got so much to do, but yes, blimey. No, we went to a trading competition this weekend, and I think that the David Tech community is really, really, really ahead. I mean, so much ahead. I couldn't believe it, to be honest. We've got the system, we've got the knowledge, we've got the AI systems in place, we've got the community helping us, and finding the strategies that we have over the past couple of years really has given us a huge edge on so many traders. Another thing was this, which Vlad sent to me. Let me try and share my screen again, which was X-Freeze, I think you said it was, Vlad. Let me share my screen.
The Twitter account.
Yeah, this Twitter account.
Which is next official.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to share my screen here and share my screen here.
Oh, yeah. That's where everything started, I suppose.
Yeah, this is kind of where the idea was sort of like, yeah, we can do this. We can use AI to help us make better decisions, better strategies. Yeah, and so this is currently this is a trading arena called Alpha Arena. They've put together several different kinds of models based on ChatGPT 5.1, as you can see, Grok 4.20. They've given it something called max leverage, baseline, and situational awareness and things like that. And as you can see on the chart, Grok seems to be doing a heck of a job. I mean, a real amazing job at trading. Even the strategies that we're making, I'm very proud of. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the upcoming version. Yeah. I don't know how real it is. Apparently, it's been fact checked, but I don't know, no idea. But I mean, when you look at that, I mean, that is that even the David Tech strategies in, I think it's like 15 days. Yeah, that has made $1,186 on a $10,000 account in 15 days. So yeah, so even we had a wonderful January, but if that continues, pretty insane. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do with it, man. We're going to do wonderful things, I think. Crypto Princess is in the chat. How are you going, Crypto Princess? Nice to see you. Been a long while. You're not broadcasting this thing on YouTube. No, currently we're broadcasting just for recording. This is just inside the chat of Discord. Like a recording for everybody. Very nice to see you again. The winner of the CCC event. Right, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What I was sharing, 2bit just reminded me a new. Oh yes, 2bit have sent a reminder to everybody to renew your APIs. They're giving a huge update on their APIs, everybody. So if you are trading with 2bit, you do have to go in and renew your APIs. They're disabling
this
all
announcement now as we speak.
Okay, good man, good man. Yep, so I'm very, very excited. It looks amazing. I love this sort of interface inside of Telegram that we're building. Obviously, this can only help to make Trader Dev even better than what it is. And once again, thanks for all the messages that everybody's sending inside the groups. I know that we've got a Spanish version as well here for anybody's. His name's Ronnie. If you're looking for a Spanish version using the same strategies, but if you prefer the app in Spanish, go to RR Quant, and you can the language is in Spanish. Guys, I think that's pretty much it for today from my end. If there's any questions, we're here to help. I've spent all my money. Look, man, that was fast.
Told you.
Yeah. That's good. That was earlier this morning, I think. But yes, I know that it's going to cost to have a bit of a budget, but I think it's going to be worth it. Even just putting forward the better strategies, or even knowing when strategies are starting to lose an edge, I think that is just worth the investment. I've got a couple of messages from DW and Justin. Very interesting. Yeah, very excited. Very, very excited, mate. Nice to see you again, D. Thanks for attending all of our streams. Justin, thanks, mate. Nice to see you again. Go for everybody. Everybody, thank you so much for spending some time with us once again today. I look forward to giving you all an update. We'll have updates during the week. I'll continue to improve it, but I expect this really for Monday to be something a little bit better, where you start getting some Pine scripts showing and things like that inside of this AI trading arena, and then I'll share it with everybody. Once again, have an absolutely wonderful evening. Vlad, have we done everything? We good?
All good.
Fantastic. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining us. Have an absolutely wonderful evening, day, whatever time it is in the world. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day, guys. Take care.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Vlad. Bye, Yuli. Bye, Will. Bye, everybody. Take care, everybody.